Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and we are here with another narrated Pokemon battle. So this is a battle against Bubble 912. He really wanted to do some double battles, so that's what we're going to do, a double battle where you can bring all 6 Pokemon. So looking at my opponent's team, there's quite a few things that I notice. He does have Raichu and Tapu Koko, plus he has a Mega Sceptile, and 2 ground types. So this tells me that he's probably going to be using a lot of Discharge. I'm going to lead off with my Celesteela and my Whimsicott. And right off the bat, I would like to get my Celesteela out of there because it is very weak to electric types. So of course, right off the bat, my opponent's going to Mega Evolve the Sceptile. And Mega Sceptile is here on the field. So right off the bat, I'm going to get a light screen because both of my opponent's Pokemon are special attackers, and I think it would be really nice to get a light screen that's going to give us some more survivability. So yes, the Discharge is coming out, and it's not going to do that much to Whimsicott or Venusaur, but Venusaur is going to take a nasty hit from a Hidden Power Ice or maybe even Fire. From the Mega Sceptile. So now I'm going to have to switch out. I can't keep it in. I'm going to bring in Celesteela because I'm pretty sure my opponent's not going to go for Discharge now since I've got 2 grass types. And my opponent actually doubles into the Celesteela with some hidden powers. And that Sceptile does have hidden power Fire. I'm going to just go for Dazzling Gleam, get some sort of chip damage. But it doesn't really do that much because this Whimsicott is more of a defensive Pokemon. So now another Discharge will be out here. That's going to do a lot to Celesteela, and it's going to do a considerable amount on Whimsicott because of the critical hit. But now Whimsicott will go down, and unfortunately Whimsicott, it did get a nice light screen, but it didn't really do much in the long run. I'm going to just go for Air Slash onto the Sceptile, and that will completely destroy this thing. We're going to get a Beast Boost now, and our special attack has risen. This is actually an Assault Vested Celesteela, so that's why it lived some hits better than it probably would have without the Assault Vest. Now my opponent's going to bring in the Excadrill, and this thing has the Mold Breaker, so probably there for some, Mold Breaker. That way it can hit things with Earthquake that usually levitate. But now I'm going to Mega Evolve my Mega Charizard. We're going to get the sun up, and I'm hoping to hit something really hard before I get hit. But unfortunately, of course, Tapu Koko is going to outspeed the Discharge in the electric terrain. But it really helps out that we have the light screen. Right here, the first thing I'm going to do is actually Roost, because that makes Charizard lose his flying type. That's going to get some health back from the Discharge, and that makes it where we can actually live a Rock Slide. Charizard does not usually live Rock Slides, and we just lived a Rock Slide. And that means Venusaur can now come in. Venusaur will be the fastest thing on the field. That's the main reason why I went for Roost there, because I really needed Charizard to live. That way I can have something to put some pressure on my opponent, like the Venusaur on one side to Sludge Bomb the Tapu Koko, and I can just go Flamethrower from the Mega Charizard Y. So that's what we're going to do. Flamethrower the Excadrill, Sludge Bomb the Tapu Koko, and the electricity from the field has just went away. So that's really nice there. And now Gastrodon's going to come in, and this thing's still kind of scary. I'm just not too scary because I can easily Solar Beam it. But the Blacephalon, that's the scary thing. My opponent's going to go for a Protect here, and it's pretty bad what's going to happen. I tried to get some health from the Gastrodon by going Giga Drain, but the Protect there is really bad. But we're going to be hit with a Mind Blown, and this Mind Blown will take out both of our Pokemon. This Blacephalon just does a lot of damage with Mind Blown. The sun is actually up too, so it's helping out this Blacephalon, and it just got a special attack boost. So now I'm going to go into my Braviary, and if you watched my International Challenge of March, you know that this Braviary actually has the Choice Scarf. So now what I'm going to do is try to go for a Rock Slide, maybe get a flinch or something. I know it should take out Blastophilon because Blastophilon is not the bulkiest of Pokemon. So we'll take that thing out, and now I'm going to try to get a Dragon Dance with Gyarados so I can get some more attacking potential, because I need to get some more power out of my hits here. Gastrodon will flinch, so that's really nice. That works out very well for me. But now Raichu's coming in, and this thing scares me because Raichu can easily take out both of my remaining Pokemon. It's actually just going to go for a Fake Out, and that's not the greatest. Of course, that means Gyarados won't be able to attack, and I'm hoping to get rid of this Raichu. I just go for Rock Slide, I'm Scarfed, and luckily we get another flinch on the Gastrodon, so we're getting a lot of luck on taking out this Gastrodon, but can we get another bit of luck here? Because Raichu is a huge threat. I'm going to go Earthquake with my Gyarados, trying to hit this Raichu, but unfortunately Raichu will protect, meaning it's not going to be taken out by this. It's not going to be touched by this. Gastrodon is a very bulky Pokemon. It's not going to be taken out with this, but I can go for the Rock Slide, get some sort of chip damage on Gastrodon. Of course, Gastrodon can easily go for Recover, and here it's actually just going to go for the Toxic, and it's going to Toxic my Braviary, so that just makes things a little bit harder for me. I'm going to have to get rid of these two Pokemon now, because they're giving me a hard time. Of course, we are both down to our last two Pokemon, and Raichu, unfortunately, has the potential to take out both of my Pokemon with a Discharge if my opponent wanted to go for that. I'm going to get the Earthquake now, finally hitting this Raichu. And this Raichu's already pretty low on health, so this Earthquake will finish it off. So now the biggest threat to my entire team is gone. We're going to get a Moxie Boost on this Gyarados too. This is my Moxie Gyarados, and it also has the Flynium Z. Its Flynium Z is boosted by Bounce, so whenever I need to, I can just hit the Z move, go for a Supersonic Sky Strike, and that's what I'm going to do here. Supersonic Sky Strike. This Gyarados is going to fly into the atmosphere. It's going to get built up with its rage. It's going to get ready. It's already at plus, what, was it 2? I don't remember. But it's going to fly into the air, and then it's going to come down and completely demolish this Gastrodon, and that will be the battle. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.